Today, I'm going to tell you about five economic indicators and how they affect a country. And in this presentation, I have first gross domestic product, which is also called GDP, unemployment rate, inflation rate, interest rate, and the last is the trade balance. So there are many economic indicators, but I want to be focused on these five. So the first is GDP. So GDP measures the total value of all goods and services produced within a country over a specific period, usually a year. So this is the meaning of GDP. So the impact of GDP now. A high GDP indicates a prosperous economy with high production levels, suggesting that the country is doing well economically. So conversely, a low or declining GDP signals economic trouble, potentially leading to higher unemployment rates and lower income levels, which is not good for the country. So now let's delve into unemployment rate. The unemployment rate is also one of the indicator of economic indicator. So unemployment rate, like this indicator measures the percentage of the labor force that is unemployed and actively seeking employment. So how this indicator affects the country. So a high unemployment rate indicates economic distress as more people are unable to find work. So this can lead to lower consumer spending, decreased production, so and higher government spending on social welfare programs. And a low unemployment rate generally signals a healthy economy with ample job opportunities. Now concerning inflation rates. So inflation rates measures the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising, and subsequently the purchasing power of currency is falling. And how or what the impact or how it affects the country. Yeah, a moderate inflation is normal in a growing economy. But however, high inflation erodes purchasing power, reducing consumer and business spending. It can be difficult for business men to invest in that country. So hyperinflation can lead to a loss of confidence in the economy. Deflation, on the other hand, can lead to decreased production and increased unemployment. Now, as to interest rates. Interest rates are set by the country's central bank and influence the cost of borrowing money. So the impact, the higher interest rates make borrowing more expensive because the rate is very high, and which can reduce consumer spending and business investment, slowing down economic growth. So lower interest rates have the opposite effect, encouraging borrowing and spending can stimulate the economy. So interest rates also impact currency value, with higher rates often leading to a stronger currency. balance. So the trade balance measures the difference between a country's exports and imports. So a trade surplus can indicate a strong economy as to or as it suggests that a country is producing goods and services that are in demand globally. So a trade deficit, like more import than exports, might indicate economic weakness as to or as it suggests a country is buying more from abroad than it is selling. So persistent trade deficit can lead to higher foreign debt and can affect the value of the country's currency. So to conclude, with these five economic indicators, GDP, unemployment rate, inflation rate, interest rate, and trade balance are essential for assessing a country's economic health. They influence government policy decisions, business strategies, and individual financial planning. So understanding these indicators allows for better anticipation of economic trends and more informed decision making. So thanks for your attention.